Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the message that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well, okay? So the first message we have here, there's actually two messages on this card. This says you were adopted and no one ever told you, as well as hidden birth and childhood, okay? So it's one or the other, okay? Or it could be both for some of you, okay? So some of you all, you were adopted and no one ever told you. For others of you all, there's things that's hidden about your birth or your childhood, okay? As well as for those of you who were adopted and no one ever told you, there's still those things that's hidden from you pertaining to your birth as well as your childhood, okay, guys? So the next message you have here is people spying on you. People are spying on you, Spirit is saying. The next message you have here is betrayal. So there's definitely some type of disloyalty, manipulation, lying, bad juju, backstabbing, two-faced, deceiving type of energy going on around the situation. We also have here abuse of power and authority, okay? So somebody has abused their power and their authority as it relates to this situation, okay? We have here, be careful of the people around you. Okay, so you definitely need to be careful of the people that is around you or in your presence. We also have here PI snooping around. So there's a private investigator that's been doing some snooping around, okay? We'll look more into who hired or paid this private investigator, or if this person is just doing some freelance, happen to know about the situation and is doing some snooping around the situation. But there is a private investigator that's doing some snooping around, okay? And last but not least, we have here left out in the cold, okay? You were left neglected and in need at some point in time throughout your life here, as Spirit is saying, okay? So, guys, I feel like these people who are spying on you, there's like... there's a number of people who's spying on you, okay? Obviously, persons who you have always believed to be your family or your family are spying on you, okay? As well as there are people in power and authority who are spying on you, okay? I feel like you may be someone who has been watched all your life, okay? Even when you were a child, all the way, through your life here, okay? You definitely need to be careful of the people who are around you, okay? There's a lot of people who's connected or attached to this situation here, okay? There could be persons who are trying to come into your life fraudulently in some type of way by trying to befriend you, by trying to romance you, by... in various different manners here, okay? So you really need to be careful of the people who are around you, okay? Especially, and this sits smack dead in the middle of abuse of power and authority, as well as this private investigator here, okay? So you even need to be, unfortunately, suspicious of even persons who are in leadership positions and authority, okay? Because whatever happened with you being... adopted or whatever the situation where things hidden about your birth or your childhood, there are persons in power who know about this, okay? As far as this situation go, there, this could be some, top secret classified shit pertaining to this situation that's like, hidden in some folder in a file cabinet somewhere, okay? So just be careful of the people who are around you, okay? But we're going to look into this. We're going to get some further clarification, guys, and see what else is going on. To clarify, you were adopted and no one ever told you, as well as the hidden birth in childhood. I got three different messages here, okay? So one is my pizza card. The other is my secret hidden treasure island card, as well as my orphan card here, okay? So those of you who are in the know what pizza refers to. Pizza, as well as hot dog, and many other terms and phrases that is used for, we're going to say, abused children. People who use and abuse children in certain ways, okay? So hence the pizza card here. You see the wolves down here, you see the pizza here in the palm of this person's hands, you see the snake here. So very sinister shit that goes on here, okay? Now I have a multitude of different things that's on my pizza card, from satanic ritual abuse to child abuse to abductions, underage porn, human trafficking, prostitution, shipping, children's in cages, kidnappings, underground sex trade, sex slaves, child sex rings, a lot of different things here, okay? One or more of these things on this pizza card has something to do with why you were adopted and no one, and as well as has something to do with why you were never told. Okay, also why your childhood as well as your birth was hidden from you. Okay, there was a lot of sinister things that took place with you in your childhood that was hidden from you here. Hence my secret hidden treasure island card here, which also dives into a lot of illegal activities and situations. But I also have the Ace of Swords and the Moon card on here, okay? So the Moon tells us that there are things that's hidden, there's things that's secret, there's things that was done in the dark, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind one's back. The Moon talks about decisions being made, it talks about dilemmas, secrecy, witchery, rituals, dirty dealings, shifty individuals. It talks about a lot of different things, okay? But the Ace of Swords speaks the truth and clarity. With the combination of both of these, there could be some type of truth or clarity that has come out pertaining to things that was secret or hidden, pertaining to your childhood, your birth, or even you being adopted, that was, you know, that they wanted to keep secret or hidden. My secret hidden treasure island card, it has things on it such as trafficking, shipping operations, prostitution, sex trade, money, drugs, weapons, murder, orgy. Like, there's a lot of different things even on this card, okay? So once again, one or more of these things on these two cards has something to do with your hidden birth in childhood and the fact that you were adopted and no one ever told you, okay? Now, the two things, the like things about these cards, that obviously this happened to you when you were a child. Secondly, the two things that's on both of these cards is human trafficking, as well as prostitution. Okay, so this could have been something that you endured in your childhood, but there could also be other things that I have here on this card as well. Okay, as for my orphan card here, okay, whoever you are, you could be a loner, you could be an introvert, you could have been permanently like in hermit mode your entire life. Now, this doesn't mean that you are antisocial, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be shy, okay? But even those of you who grew up within a family, around a family, you were always kind of left out, or left out, you know, yeah, kind of left out. Even within the family, you were the black sheep or the scapegoat of the family, okay? You was left to feel like you had no family. You possibly grew up without any friends, okay? You definitely would have endured like bullying or abuse in your childhood, okay? At home and at school here, okay? Some of you could have been a traffic victim, kidnapped victim. You could have been switched at birth. You could have been stolen. You could have been sold. Of course, what we're talking about here, you could have been adopted, okay? But you are an orphan nonetheless here, okay? To this day, you may have trust issues, okay? You're the type of person that kind of stays to yourself and you're all alone, okay? You definitely have possibly unhealed wounds from childhood trauma here, okay? To clarify people spying on you, I have several messages here. So I have go with your gut, something just isn't right. I have the Wi-Fi card as well as I have the phone card here, okay? So Spirit is telling you to go with your gut, something just isn't right, okay? You could feel like a lot of eyes are on you. You could feel like you're being watched, you're being stalked, you're being harassed, you're being followed or something here. Spirit is saying listen to your wisdom, follow your intuition, okay? You know that the vibes are off in situations around you. You may know the vibes may be off with family or friends or you know, there's that little voice in your head that's telling you no, stop, don't, or warning you about something, okay? Spirit is saying don't ignore what you feel, but proceed with caution here, okay? But definitely follow your intuition here, okay? I feel like you feel like this also with the Wi-Fi card as well as the phone card. This lets us know that there is some type of first of all, the Wi-Fi and phones both are being tapped into, okay? You are surely being surveillanced, okay? You're being hacked, tracked, stalked, and tapped here, okay? There's some type of spyware that is being used. The apps, or excuse me, the ops are watching you, okay? There could be some type of remote monitoring going on. There's hidden cameras. There's illegal technology being used, artificial intelligence for harassment, illegal surveillance 24/7 here, and spying here, okay? Somebody has some type of access to either tech companies, communications departments, or cell towers or something like that, okay? But there's definitely surveillance that's going on. You are surely being watched here, okay? Your calls, your messages, even your emails are being monitored or even seized or blocked in some type of way here, okay? So this also is in reference to any devices that you have that are chipped, okay? Which most smartware has chips in them these days, okay? But you are surely being harassed, okay? Even in the privacy of your own home. These people are tapping into your Wi-Fi. They tap into your phones. They can tap into anything these days, okay, to surveillance people. But this is going on unwarrantedly, okay? So these people don't have any legal right to be doing what they are doing to you. But as I said, because of your situation in particular, you have been technically been watched since you were a child here, okay? This just may have now come to your attention, especially if you are a targeted individual, especially if you have gone through an ascension or an awakening here, okay? Many of you have always been watched. You've always been targeted. You've always been stalked and things like that or what have you. But they have a covert and an overt way of doing these things. Okay, one of those ways they're doing those things, but you don't know that it's being done. Okay, and the other way that they do it is they're continuing to do those things, but they allow you to know that it is happening. Okay. So for some of you, it's not even like, oh, it just started up one day. For you, that you know of, it did. That would be the day that you realized that these things were happening. But technically, you were being profiled, you were being surveillanced, you were being stalked, harassed, watched, and everything well before you even knew that you were being monitored, okay? That's if, in fact, you have had an awakening or you have come to the realization that you are being targeted, okay? That's actually a part of their targeting programming as well, okay? To get to the point, I feel like them letting you know at some point that you are being watched or followed or stalked or harassed or whatever is to like try to insert more fear in the person, okay? And as well as to try to make the person look crazy when they speak out and say, hey, you know, and tell people these things are going on and different things like that, to so, you know, just so that they can discredit them, turn around and discredit them, call them crazy, call them a lie, make them look mentally ill or whatever, when in fact they know that these things are actually being done, okay? So to clarify betrayal, we have here the ops around you are gaslighting you, okay? People who you are around, people who you have grown up with, people who you have known are full of trickery, okay? Lies, deception, and manipulation. These people have purposely targeted you, okay? They've played mind games with you. They have emotionally abused you, okay? At one point in time, if not currently, you were under mind control, okay? And as I said, you were being gang stalked here. This is a part of this betrayal, this manipulation, this disloyalty, okay? By even your supposed family as well as the government, who are clearly individuals who have abused their power and authority here. So we have here they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you. So these people actually have a mark on your back, a price on your head here. Somebody has some type of insurance policy on you, okay? At some point, I feel like these people plan to sacrifice you and benefit off of you financially in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? So that's what that's about. But you've definitely endured a lot of betrayal, okay? And this betrayal, it stems from various different areas, okay? From your supposed family to leaders in power and everything, okay? So to clarify abuse of power here, I have the Justice card as well as the Chariot on this card here, okay? So this lets me know that the justice system is involved here, okay? That police, authorities, detectives, the powers that be are involved here, okay? Law officials and everything. These people, so it's not, so I'm saying this because it's not like these things have happened to you, especially if you were someone who was switched at birth, if you were adopted fraudulently, or if you were abducted or anything like that or whatever. I'm telling you that because these people are the people in power, excuse me, are aware that these things happen to you, okay? So it wasn't like this happened to you and it was just kept secret all these years and nobody in power or authority ever knew to even do anything. There are persons in power who is aware that these things were going on. There was a part of the cover-up, okay, as well as the payout of these persons that you grew up with or around here, okay? To clarify abuse of power and authority here, we also have targeted individuals. So as I have already told you, many of you have been targeted your entire life. You have always been under surveillance, okay? There has always been an invasion of your privacy, as well as your human rights, your civil rights, and your constitutional rights. They just never expected you to wake up. Many of you may have awakened before they were ready for you too, okay? You have always endured some type of harassment, as well as stalking, okay, as well as discrimination, isolation, as well as abuse here, okay? This talks about remote neural monitoring, directed energy weapons, microwave weapons, neurolinguistic programming, voice to skull technologies, other illegal forms of technology that fall under your COINTEL Pro or your Medusa programmings and different things, MK Ultra, mind control, and other things that they implement to do these things here, okay? So this talks about tracking. This talks about violations here, as well as is a hate crime, okay, that you have endured here. So this ties into these people in power, okay? You have to know that these type of things are run, ruled, and controlled, as well as funded out of the government's black budget by the powers that be, okay? No matter what low level, low vibrational persons that they have that's sold out and is working with them, this type of programming is run, ruled, and controlled by persons in power and authority, okay? We also have the Tower here, okay? So these persons in power who have abused their power and authority to do these things to you, they have sat back and literally watched tower moment after tower moment happen in your life, okay? These could be problems of any kind. where there were disruptions, deceptions, destructions, tragedies, chaos, lies, injuries, harm, danger, all kinds of things, guys, okay? Some of these things, they may have even been a part of even setting up in the first place for you to endure these things. This is called trauma, okay? And certain levels of trauma, especially when you are a child, is how they shatter the brain, okay? It's something that they are able to do. When you shatter the mind, you can create altars. When you can create altars, you can mind control people, okay? And have access to their triggers, have access to their programming, and essentially have them to do whatever it is that you programmed them to do, and have full access and control of them here, okay? So these people who abuse their power and their authority here, not only did they target you, they caused a tower moment situations in your life on purpose, where you were purposely went through traumatic things, okay? Even from your very birth, for some of you. To clarify, be careful of the people around you. We have the Justice card here, okay? So Spirit is saying, once again, this has to do with persons in power and authority, okay? Persons who are in leadership positions here. You need to even be careful with these persons, okay? So whether it's police officers, detectives, lawyers, judges, politicians, this specifically says justice here, okay? But dealing with this, going through this, there will be a lot of people, there's a lot of people who are in the pockets of the powers that be, okay? Doctors, nurses, all type of officials, okay, on various different levels, okay? But you need to be careful of who you are around. I also have here my bad romance, toxic lovers cards here, okay? You need to even be careful of persons you are. So persons in power with the justice system here, persons you are in lovers, you are in relationships with, because there are low vibrational partners that's been sent to your life on purpose. These people have bad habits, they have addictions, they are likely to be mentally ill or codependent, or have are domestically abusive, violent, okay? Persons who were sent into your life to cheat on you on purpose, cause violence in your life, beat you, mistreat you, hurt you, harm you, different things. And these people like literally sit back and watch these things. So Spirit is telling you to be careful of who is around you, okay? Whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's lovers, whether it's persons in power or authority, okay? Spirit say pay attention to the enemy subliminal, which language. You need to pay attention to what these people are saying to you. Which language sounds like regular in English words, okay? It sounds like regular sentences, regular statements, or what have you, but it's worded in a certain way to mean something totally different. What sounds like a regular conversation about anything, okay, that you could possibly think of, could have a total different meaning, and it's called which language here, okay? So Spirit is telling you to pay attention to threats, warnings, taunting, hunting, bullying, wisecracks, slick shots, or subliminal messages, okay? Because these people speak in riddles, they speak in rhymes, they speak in codes, and they speak in subliminals, okay? So pay attention to the enemy subliminal, which language here Spirit is saying. And these people who are around you. So it doesn't matter whether you're talking to a manager or a boss, talking to a co-worker, talking to somebody you think is your best friend, talking to a family member, talking to your child's teacher. I mean, it literally could be anybody here, okay? These people who are aware that, especially that you are a target, they're always going to speak in riddles, rhymes, subliminals, codes, and symbolisms. You have to pay attention to the enemy subliminal, which language, okay? Okay, to clarify, private investigator snooping around, I get here your life is a movie, okay? I feel like this private investigator has figured out the fact that you could be living a real life Truman Show, okay? For those of you who have never seen that movie, Jim Carrey starred in that movie. Okay, definitely go and watch that movie. Okay, his entire life was a lie, and everybody around him was in on it. Okay, so this private investigator could have uncovered that your life is a movie here. Okay, it's set up. Your entire life is a lie. You know, there's nothing but staged events in your life. The ops and the sellouts are all around you. Okay, your life could be one big psyop. Okay, and psyop stands for psychological operation. Okay, we also have here stolen identity. This private investigator that's been snooping around has figured out that you have some type of stolen identity. So your name may not even be your name, okay? This would have been changed when you were fraudulently, like, I don't feel like if you were adopted and you weren't told, this was not a legal adoption. Okay, there's something fraudulent about this adoption here, which means that, and if it was fraudulent, that means that that ties into you being switched, taken, stolen, kidnapped, trafficked, and all other kinds of things. Okay, but this private investigator has uncovered criminal activity, fraud, setups, sacrifices, insurance scams, as well as your stolen identity. Okay, so this private investigator may have uncovered who you really are, but this person definitely knows that you have a stolen identity. Okay, and it's not stolen because you stole somebody else's identity. I'm not saying that. It's stolen because it's the fraudulent identity that you were given. So, you know, whatever you call yourself, whatever you have, you know, you always grew up to know your name to be, it's a stolen identity. It's fraudulent. It's not your real name, but it's not that way because of you or something like that. It was because it was something that was changed by the people, you know, you were taken, who did all of this. Okay, we also have the Hermit card here. Okay, whoever this private investigator is, this person is kind of closed off. Okay, this person with this Hermit energy here, this person has been working on something. Either this person is working on something in secret or working on something in hiding here. Okay, I feel like a lot of their findings they may have kept to themselves here. Okay, this private investigator could even be an introvert themselves here. Okay, maybe the lonely loner type or something like that, or what have you here. But with this Hermit energy here, it's almost like whoever this private investigator is, it's like kind of closed off, secluded, or in hiding in their investigation of what's going on here. Okay, however, I do get partners in crime. So whoever this private investigator is, they're teamed up or linked up with somebody who is paying them to do what they're doing here. Okay, my partners in crime card talks about scheming, manipulating plots, plans. You know, it's usually deception, low down, dirty, crime mob type of energy, some type of criminal activity going on. Whether or not that is true, this person is indeed partners with somebody. Like this private investigator is working for someone. Somebody is paying this person to do their digging, their investigation. They're looking into who you are. Okay, to clarify, left out in the call, this is my bad mother card here. Okay, the person that you believe to be your mother here has left you out in the cold here. Okay, this person would have always secluded you or mistreated you, or would have been the primary source of your abuse and trauma here. Spirit is saying that this person is a bad mother. This person do spell work. You might not have ever known that this person did spell work, but this person was always doing spell work on you. This person was very unloving to you. Okay, this person almost never hugged you, kissed you, or was nurturing to you at all. Okay, this bad mother would have never been proud of you for anything, would have always scrutinized you or found some type of way to put you down or talk down about you. Like this person would have like almost never complimented you. Okay, and if they did, it was like meant to be like a wisecrack or a joke or something like that. Okay, this person is into the dark arts. They're into black magic. This person is mean, they're surly, they're a witch. Okay, they're also a pimping mom. This person could have pimped you out when you were a child, could have sold you out to allow you to be experimented upon by the government. Okay, This person was paid some type of compensation to either allow some type of experimentation on you or something. You could have also been chipped when you were a child as well, or gone through some type of government programming or human experimentation. This bad mother is hot-tempered, they're neglectful, they're very hateful towards you. They're also a child killer, okay? And this child killer energy could be here because this person could be trying to sacrifice you right now and wants to kill you, especially if the truth or clarity has come out. Or either this person has been responsible for killing a child before. This person is envious and jealous of you. Spirit is saying this person is a narcissist that need help. They're abusive. They're selfish. They could have some type of undiagnosed mental illness as well. They're wicked. They're not nurturing at all, Spirit is saying. But this person has left you out in the cold. They have abandoned you. They left you in negativity and worry and lack, in need of assistance, and they left you like this on purpose, okay? They wanted you purposely planted in poverty. They never wanted you to have love. They never wanted you to be happy or fulfilled. They would have done things to like curse your love life, to curse your finances, even to curse your appearance and different things like that or whatever. That's just how envious and jealous this bad mother is of you, okay? This person, if this person has other children, they would have put their other children up on a pedestal and treated them better than they treated you, okay? Yeah, okay? To clarify, left out in the cold, I also get family issues here too. So like I said, you were isolated, you were abandoned, you were left with a lack of support. You've had to deal with trauma and drama, lies, deception, and no love. These people have hated on you. They've mistreated you. They left you out in the cold. You've had to witness a lot of fighting. You were treated like the black sheep, the scapegoat, okay, of the family. So that's what's going on here, guys. We're going to get some further clarification for the situation and see what else is going on here. Spirit, clarify you were adopted and no one ever told you. Those of you who know about this, you may be in despair if you're just finding out about this, or you come into some type of information about this. This is likely to have you in despair here, okay? Especially with wondering where you actually come from. Okay. To clarify people spying on you, we have here wealthy men, okay? This could be wealthy men or women who have been spying on you, who have been watching you your entire life, okay? So you're clarify betrayal here. This betrayal is due to some type of theft. You see how this man and this woman is luring this child here away here, okay? You could have been stolen. You could have been abducted from someone else here. There could have been a couple who took you or responsible for taking you or something like that. But there was definitely some type of betrayal around some type of theft, okay? Now, this theft could have something to do with finances, money, or resources, or something that was left for you, especially if you all were like a trust fund baby, or there was some type of inheritance or something that was ever left for you. These people stole this from you. If you were a trust fund baby, you would have you should have been given something when you were a certain age, 18, 21, however the age or whatever, but this was stolen from you. But I feel like this theft also ties into any type of kidnappings, abductions, or trafficking, or anything that happened to you. We do have unexpected income here. So for some of you, there has been money as well as a home that was stolen from you, okay? I feel like there could have been several things that was left for you that was taken, okay? Either by these persons in power or this fake, phony, fraudulent family that you grew up with. Spirit, clarify abusive power and authority. Abusive power and authority. So we have official persons here, okay? So these are government officials. This would be military. This would be detectives, operatives, agents, persons, politicians, persons in power, persons in authority who are official persons in power. They have abused their power and authority, thus they have abused you, okay, in various different ways, and they have sat back and allowed you to go through a lot of things here. To clarify, be careful of the people around you. We have the family room here. Some of you have family, but you don't have family. You see how that family room is empty here? These people don't support you. They don't love you. They don't care about you. You definitely need to be careful of being around this supposed family of yours. If some of you are married, your spouse could be an op, knows about this, okay, even before you did. This person could be a whole op. You need to be careful of who's around you, okay? We got courtship here, so whoever you're dating or you're involved with or you're in a relationship with, you need to watch them as well, okay? So from family to persons who you're in relationships with as well, okay? So these would be false persons, okay? Fake, phony, fraudulent people, liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists, two-faced individuals that you need to be careful about being around, okay? Spirit, clarify private investigators snooping around. Private investigators snooping around. I feel like this private investigator began snooping around because there's something pertaining to some type of great fortune that was left for you, okay? But it did not come to you. This could be also what this tied into this theft here. There was some type of great fortune that was stolen from you, that was left to you as a child, or you are the child of someone who left you this great fortune, and this was stolen from you, okay? Of course, they didn't want you to know this, okay, because they didn't want you to know where you actually come from in the first place. Spirit, clarify this private investigator that's snooping around. Clarify this private investigator that's snooping around. This person could be in concern over the information that they have found, okay? This may be a main male. Okay, this may be a masculine who is this private investigator who's been looking into this situation, okay? Yeah, you were left great fortune as well as a house here that was stolen from you. Some of you may know about this, some of you may not here, okay? Any type of court proceedings or anything that was going on, this was hidden from you, this was kept from you. You never received any documentation or information or messages pertaining to this, okay? Because it was stolen from you. Even communications that came to you, that should have come to you, was stopped, blocked, or stolen, okay? Spirit, clarify left out in the cold. Clarify left out in the cold. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're an adult now. You've been being left out in the cold since a child. You didn't know that you were a privileged lady or a privileged man your entire life. You were privileged from the time you were a child, but you probably grew up in poverty. Okay? You've been left out in the cold your entire life. Yeah. You're somebody who's a privileged lady, but you literally grew up in poverty. You were kept in poverty on purpose. You were treated like you were nothing. These people, if you had any talent, skills, or abilities, people always disregarded anything that you were good at because they wanted you hidden. They didn't want you seen. Why? Because you were stolen. You were taken. You had been abducted or something. They didn't want you seen. Okay? Yeah. This mature woman here, that would be that bad mother. There's some significance to a death here as well. You could be getting some type of messages of concern pertaining to something now. That something has been exposed here, okay? I also see community here. So this lets me know that you were left out in the cold by a multitude of different people, like a lot of people, like by the, even with your fake family, you were treated like this. The entire family is in on it, okay? So you were left out in the cold by persons in power and authority, by your fake family, by supposed loved ones, friends, and everything. Everybody who is coming to your life knew about this except for you. Okay, guys, so that's what's going on here. Let's see if Spirit have any other messages. Spirit, clarify this despair when you were adopted and no one ever told you. We have surprise here, okay? So this may shock or surprise a lot of you, getting this information, finding this out. Spirit, clarify people spying on you. People are spying on you. Clarify people are spying on you, Spirit. These people could have been spying on you your entire life, okay? For those of you who you have endured this in your entire life, I guarantee you not only the government as well as the industry knew this, okay? And these people also use this, okay? There could have been songs made about you, movies made about you, all kinds of things was created or invented off of you. And you were never paid a dime. Spirit, clarify people spying on you. But of course, they never thought you would ever find that out or know that, okay? So we got Lord here. These are persons in power and authority or of influence, supposed masters and rulers of things, who have been spying on you and keeping a close eye on you since you were a child. Spirit, clarify betrayal. Clarify betrayal, Spirit. Clarify betrayal. So Spirit is saying that you are a sweetheart here, okay? But you have endured a lot of betrayal your entire life here, okay? You've been around nothing but Decepticons, false-ass persons who wanted to get over on you in one way or another. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify abusive power and authority. Abusive power and authority. Clarify abusive power and authority, Spirit. So Spirit is referring to these individuals as the enemy here, okay? These persons used you and abused you in various different ways. For some of you could have even been used as a sex slave, as a child. This abuse of power also has to do with the military as well. There's high-ranking military who is aware of this. Okay? There's also doctors who's aware of this. They could have had these doctors to perform things on you, to do things to you, to put you under mind control. Military officials. You could have been on military bases, bunkers, and a multitude of different things for human experimentation. Okay? Spirit, clarify, be careful of the people around you. Yeah. See, these people, they've hurt you on purpose with the hope card here. They've hurt you on purpose, but they thought you were brainwashed. They thought you were dumbed down. They thought you were under mind control. You see how this blindfold is supposed to be on this person's eyes, but if you look very closely, you can see that person's eyes underneath here. You were aware. You've been aware for a long time of what was going on here, okay? Spirit is telling you to be careful of the people around you as well, because they're trying to sacrifice you. Yeah. Definitely you need to be careful with lovers, okay? They could even try to send in some type of lover, use a lover to get close to you, to hurt you, harm you, or kill you, okay? You also need to be aware of supposed friends, okay? Also persons that they could use to get close to you, to hurt you, harm you, or kill you as well. Okay, Spirit, clarify this private investigator snooping around. Private investigator snooping around. So we have service here. Whoever this private investigator, I told you, is working for someone, helping someone, doing a job for someone. I keep getting feminine energy here. There may be more than one person who's a private investigator and snooping around, because I keep getting some feminine energy here that might be a private investigator and snooping around. Okay, there may be a feminine as well as a masculine, but they're being paid by someone here. They're working for someone, helping someone, doing some type of job for someone. Okay. I also see here letter here. You might receive some type of message, news, information, or communication from whomever this private investigator is here, okay? Spirit, clarify, because there was some type of gift that was left to you here, okay? Which could be initially why this private investigator started looking into something, and they discovered so much more here, okay? Spirit, clarify left out in the cold. Clarify left out in the cold. So yeah, you've been done like this since you were a child. Spirit is saying. I see old woman here, so this is an older woman here. This could be the same as this mature woman here, responsible for this. Spirit is saying that this person is a foe, okay? They fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue, liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. A foe is somebody who's an enemy, who's an opponent, okay? They're not for you. They don't care about you. They don't support you. They don't like you. They're working against you here, okay? This person is also, with haughtiness here, they're very arrogantly superior as well. Yeah. Now this mature woman, whoever she is, she's all up in her head. She's all up in her thoughts, okay? You see how she's clutching this paperwork here, this information, this documentation. She knows that shit is about to hit the fan here, because some type of truth or clarity has come out here, okay? This is the reason why she desperately wants to sacrifice you. Look at this, sigh, with child here, okay? You are not, whoever this woman is, this bad mother here, that's not your real mother here, okay? Or if it is, this person has allowed you to be abused, but this person is ready. Look how she's holding this. She allowed things to happen to you, to be done to you here, but with that ship here, I feel like this person knows, you know, as far as you being adopted and no one ever told you, and you know how that took place or whatever, all the things that happened to you as a child here as well, for money here that she took, is all being exposed and coming out here, okay? So this woman is sighing over this situation now, okay? And the truth and the clarity of this coming out. Especially if there was some type of trust that was left for you, a home, inheritance, monies, or whatever this person stole from you. And there's several persons involved here, okay? That's the reason why this person wants you dead. That's the reason why you have to be careful of people who are around you, okay? Because there's a whole lot of people that has got things invested into this situation. Spirit, clarify you were adopted and no one ever told you. Where'd it go? I just seen the robbery card here. Look at that, sweet dreams here. This could clarify that you were stolen, that you were taken. So clarify people spying on you. Yeah, these people want you dead. That is crazy. These people want you dead. Because they don't want the truth coming out. The truth will come out about your family. The truth will come out about the government and their involvement. Okay? They wanted to purposely make you homeless so that they could kill you. Spirit, clarify people spying on you. Clarify people spying on you. They wanted to try to have you confined as well. They wanted to try to set you up, to shut you up, but the truth and clarity is out. Spirit, clarify these people's spine. Yeah, this betrayal definitely has to do about money. A large amount of money at that. Spirit, clarify these people's spine. So this has stubbornness here, okay? Selfishness, okay? Arrogance, bad attitudes here. These people who are spying on you. So we clarify abuse of power and authority. Abuse of power and authority here, okay? There's some type of evidence that these people are trying to cover up of what they did to you here. I feel like this private investigator has found this evidence. Got justice here, okay? But you've never received any justice, but this just lets you know that there's persons in power and authority in the justice system who knows about this, okay? Yeah, trap. So as a trap, victim, allure, trick. They abuse their power and authority. Yeah, you need to be careful who you trust here, because they're trying to cause some type of accident, an incident, to cause you some type of danger. You need to have caution. Somebody could cause you an injury that could take your life. And we already know that they're trying to send someone in because they want you dead here, okay? They stole this abundance from you, this wealth from you, a gift from you, okay? Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, this mature woman, this bad mother here is dealing with a whole lot of stress. There's a whole lot of people that are stressed. Everybody that's involved in this situation is stressed. They never thought the truth and the clarity would come out. There could be a whole lot of people who's facing imprisonment as well for what they have done. Confinement here, okay? Now they want to try to come to some type of compromise with you, but they don't. Okay, this talks about agreement, reconciliation, consideration here, okay, because the truth and the clarity has come out. That's why you've really got to be careful of the people who are around you, okay? Do not compromise with anybody, any of these people. They're not to be trusted here, okay? They want to tell you that they want to, they may come towards you to come with some type of compromise, okay? They may even offer you some type of settlement or payout, okay? And try to buy your silence towards this, okay? But don't do it because it's a trick here, okay? They want to get you in some type of agreement here, okay? But in some type of binding, this binding contract, there will be some type of obstruction here, okay? There will be no compromise in this commitment here. It would have you stuck in and leave you wide open for them to kill you. And the truth would never come out. Don't sign anything, don't agree to anything or nothing. Yeah, we got protests here. You need to protest. You need to speak up, okay? This talks about inadequacy, sue, or attention here, okay? You can sue these people who have done this. They have abused you your entire life. We're talking about a hate crime. We're talking about domestic terrorism. We're talking about cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, you were legally invaded and violated and experimented on and used and abused in all different kinds of ways. Stolen identity, abductions, theft, all kinds of shit here, okay? Protest this, speak up, okay, about what is happening to you, about what is going on. Don't sign anything, don't agree to any damn thing. Because they've been using you your whole damn life. Yeah, what I just say. They've been using you, bullying you your entire damn life, okay? Embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness. This is how they made you feel your entire life. But now the truth and clarity is out. Oh, now you want to compromise. Now you want to get somebody caught up in some type of commitment, some type of binding contracts, okay? Meanwhile, every damn body that has known about this, they've been making bank off of you your entire fucking life and gave you a dime. You've been practically the fuck homeless on the street in poverty when you're really supposed to be a privileged lady. You've been privileged since you was a fucking child and you've been in poverty. They can go to hell. Compromise my ass. They're the ones that's compromised. They compromise themselves. That ain't your fault. Let's see if there's any other messages. You could be getting messages in your dreams about what's going on. Remember self-love, okay? Love yourself even when nobody else do. Yeah, somebody has been trying to avoid this whole stalemate situation of the fact that you were adopted and no one ever told you. They're been trying to avoid the situation that there's things that was hidden about your birth and your childhood, okay? Yeah. Avoidance here. You could have earth sign parents, air sign parents here. There's something with an earth sign as well as an air sign here. And some type of deceptions or temptation that went on about something going on here. Spirit, what other messages do we need to know? Yeah, the truth or clarity has come out. Okay? And this truth may be from your expression. Some of this truth may be from your expression, you speaking out. Okay? That's the reason why these stubborn ass people who are spying on you are watching you so hard here. Okay? No matter how much they have betrayed you, you are in the sun energy. You have strength. You have courage. You have faith. You have empowerment. Okay? Continue to speak up. Continue to protest. You're going to receive some type of messages, news, information, or communication. Okay? They have limited you. They have kept you in fear long enough. Okay? Yeah. Look at this healing inner child. You went through a lot your entire life. Look at this. From your childhood to your adulthood. From your childhood to your adulthood. And all you've had is yourself. All you've had is yourself, okay? They have betrayed you in more ways than one. Also, look at this as well here. You see how that child there, she's holding that mirror up. You see this child here? Okay, but you see her up here. Some of you, your sex was changed. When you were taken, they could have changed your sex. You may have been born a boy. And they changed you to a girl to hide you. So nobody would ever notice. They sent in, and that could be what that doctor is about. They sent in one hell of a doctor. They did more than mind control you, brainwash you, experiment on you. That was a part of the experimentation. A lot of people miss that in the Truman Show, but that's actually in the Truman Show as well. If you pause, you can catch it if you freeze frame different images of the movie as you play it. But on the section where he's in his office and he's wigging out about different things that's going on, he starts flipping through this magazine. If you keep pausing, freeze frame, he's looking through this magazine because there's this woman, he's married in that movie, okay, but by this time he's realizing his wife is acting strange, everybody around him is acting strange, crazy thing is going on. So he met this woman and he's like really in like with this woman, and she tried to tell him the truth about something, but they came harried up and swept her away. And so he was thinking about this woman, and so he's, you know, trying to basically recreate her or whatever. So he was flipping through this magazine, okay? And I would have to go to the movie and tell you the exact time frame to pause it on. But it's when he's flipping through this magazine, there's different things in this magazine that he is seeing that reminds him of her. Like on one page you see eyes, okay? And another page is like I think maybe contact lens, different like color eyes and hair and different things like that. But if you freeze frame it in the right spot, okay, you see there's a letter T real big at the top of there, because he's looking in a magazine, so you're seeing the magazine that he's looking at the time, okay? And then there's a woman there. If you look real close, okay, that T stands for transgender. That person is transgendered, okay? And if you read the fine print that is on that magazine, it was like, it said something like the best doctor around, or the first of your kind, or something like that, y'all. I would have to get to it. I noticed it a long time ago to show you exactly where it's at and what it looks like. And if you, the closer you look at that person in that magazine, you realize that this person is transgender. This is for, but he's like noticing, Truman is noticing certain feelings and different things that he's having. He's tripping out because he's thinking about this other woman or what have you, or whatever. And how he's really like in light with this person, really in love with this person, like that's who he actually should have been with, but he's with this op of a wife that they assigned him to, and even his friends are fake, and people at the job is fake, everybody is in on it, okay? And this is basically how they do targeted individuals, because when they surveillance you, this shit is being uploaded to the dark web. So people around the world, from people in government to people in power, people in the industry, all kinds of people who you know, are tuned in, know where to be tuned in, or watching you in real time and different things that's happening in your life. This is how you can go certain places and people can mock you. People can say things that you have said in the privacy of your own home when you wasn't around and different shit like that. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. But yeah, you pay very close attention to the Truman Show, okay? Because what's on the surface is, oh, Truman finds out that his whole life is crazy. You know, there's craziness all around him and everybody's watching him and cheering on for him. That's what they want you to see on the surface. There's shit that's going on behind the scenes, that there's like subliminal messages within the message, basically, okay? And it's things that's hidden within the truth of what you're actually seeing in that movie that a lot of people overlook, okay? That I have been able to see and different things like that, okay, guys? So, yeah. I would have to find the exact time frame where it is, but I know it's on the office scene, okay? And he's in there flipping out. One of his coworkers come in there to talk to him, and he's like knocking stuff over on the desk, and he grabs his magazine because he thinks he's tripping out, and he's thinking of this woman that he's seen, and it was after the part where he had went out to like the beach scene or whatever, and it was like this rain was just like pouring only on here. It wasn't raining anywhere else. This rain was pouring on him because he was so sad, different thing. That was letting you know how the powers that be control everything the fuck around us, okay? And can cause certain shit to happen or whatever. And then this girl shows up or whatever, and he's really in like with her. Well, she tries to tell him what's going on, what's happening to him, but as soon as she do, you know, and she's yelling and kicking and screaming by this point, and these people, they come up, they grab her and they drag her away. And then that's when his friend guy comes up and like basically creates a diversion and come out there with some beers and want to have a drink with him or whatever. The friend is in on it too or whatever. So he's still thinking about this woman, so he goes to work or whatever, and it's the scene where he's at his desk, okay? And so he ended up going in his desk, he pulls out this magazine, he's flipping through the magazine or what have you, and he's trying to recreate this woman that he had seen that he can't get off of his mind or whatever. But it's a certain spot on there as he's flipping through this magazine, and there's this chick that is sitting there, okay? And it's different spots on different things. If you just pause it when he's flipping through that magazine, on each frame of while he's on their magazine, you will see subliminal messages and different things on each page that he looks at, okay? But it's basically telling you, like on one part that was talking about, it says, because it's a whole article that's there, and it's like the best doctor, or transformed by the best doctor, something like that, okay? I'm not, maybe not getting exact words right, okay? But if you put everything together, it's talking about a person who has, like, this masterful doctor who has transformed this person, changed this person to create this, you know, this beautiful person. But we're talking about, at this point, we're talking about something even to this day people are not aware is possible, okay? Somewhat, okay, but people are not aware that the doctors and the scientists that they have that can actually do like total reconstruction surgeries, okay, to actually change a male into a female to the point where this person can even give birth, okay. But anyway, y'all should have to, y'all go and see that, okay. That's another video for another day, but it's there, okay, and I've seen it before, okay. So many of you are, you're living in the Truman Show, okay. Your entire life is a lie here. Yeah, look, third eye, clarity, okay, truth, clarity here, okay. You know the truth. You're finding out the truth of what's actually happening, of what's going on here, okay. You could be closed off and guarded and resistant to these people, which you definitely should be when in reference to these persons that you need to be careful who's around you, okay. There is some type of legal situation that is going to go on here, okay. Somebody is going to try to offer you some type of apology. This is apology and forgiveness, but this sits here with the karma, balance, and justice card here, okay. So you may get some type of apology that comes from the justice system in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether or not this will actually be genuine, that will be up for you to decide here, okay, because there's a lot of people who are involved in this, okay. But after this, you have the this card here that says freedom, leap, and opportunities here. It's like you're going to be free. The truth shall set you free here, okay. And Spirit is saying trust, divine timings. You're going to have brand new beginnings, okay. That's what's going on here, guys. That's what's going on here. I was going to pull some tarot, but I mean, like, I've already got a lot of messages out here for you all. I feel like enough has been said at this point. You guys kind of get what is happening here, what is going on. But they never thought you would awaken. They never thought that you would find out the truth, okay? And this is the reason why so many of them are so upset, because the majority of your life, they've been able to play right in your face, okay? They've been able to gaslight you right in your face. They were able to smile right in your face and stab you right in your back, okay? Everybody who you have ever encountered, okay? From nurses to your doctors to your teachers, even when you were in school, to your friends, to your lovers, to your fake family, to persons in power and authority, knew that you were a target, knew that you were going through this, knew everything that you did not know, okay? That was hidden from you here, okay? Three of Swords. This has caused you heartache. This has caused you heartbreak, okay? And you've been hanging around in suspicion, in limbo, hanging around waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting to see what was going to come of this here, okay? But this has been very heartbreaking for you, okay? Spirit, you were adopted and no one ever told you. Hidden childhood and birth. You were adopted and no one ever told you. There's a lot of persons who are involved. Yeah. There's a fire sign here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo's, persons who have stolen a lot of money from you that was left for you. Yeah. 10 of coins here. Large windfall of money here. The supposed mother of yours here. Okay, but you're going to have some type of happiness, abundance, brand new beginning, fresh start. You could even be reimbursed for something here, because the truth and the clarity is out. The truth and the clarity is out. Spirit, clarify you were adopted and no one ever told you. You were adopted and no one ever told you. Chariot here, you were trafficked. Yeah. These people who have been spying on you, who have betrayed you, they're liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They know that you were stolen. They know that you were trafficked here. Okay, you got a water sign, King of Cups involved here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, you have gone through a lot of things. You have been hurt a lot. You have definitely been hurt a lot throughout your life. There's a King of Wands involved. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. These could be persons in power and authority. These could be persons in your family. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on here? Clarify this betrayal. Speaking of betrayal, Ten of Swords. These people stabbed you in your back. Every last one of them. This is a whole lot of people betraying you, being disloyal to you, wanting to bring your life to an end. So clarify abusive power and authority. They wanted to keep you in a state of mental conflict here. The government has made a lot of money off of you. A lot of money. But there's about to be a completion of something, an ending of something. Something has gone full circle. Something is coming to an end for something new to begin here. Okay? Be careful who you trust. Somebody could be trying to imprison you. Could be trying to abduct you, to hold you hostage, hurt you, harm you here. Yeah, because these people are jealous of you. They're envious of you. Okay? They're spiteful towards you. Okay? There's a lot of strife, a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of annoyances. Spirit is saying here. Okay? Yeah, over some type of decision that was made. Okay? This could be some type of legal decision here. Okay? Yeah, as I say that, justice here, some type of legal decision. These people could even be facing imprisonment for what they have done to you. Clarify this PI, Spirit. What's going on with this private investigator? What's going on with this private investigator? This private investigator found out that you were orphaned, you were abandoned, you were left out in the cold. Okay? You was neglected. This private investigator found out what was taken from you here, okay? There's extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about what's going on here. There's a lot of gossip and rumors that's going around as well. Somebody who's air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is involved as well. Yeah. Several air signs. You got an Emperor. This could be persons in power, authority. This could be father figure here. You got a Knight of Swords as well as a Queen of Swords here. Okay. You also have the Hierophant here. Okay. Persons in leadership, persons in power. This could even be counselors, therapists, pastors involvement here. Yeah. There was a lot of sadness. There was loss here. Disappointment and regret here. Okay, something has been publicly recognized though. The truth has been publicly recognized. You endured a lot. You endured a lot, okay? But this is causing a major tower for them. This is causing a major tower. A sudden upheaval, a sudden shakeup of things happening all of a sudden out the blue, okay? There's a lot of things that's went on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind one's back with this moon energy here, okay? And it has caused a lot of conflict for these people. Anything else here? Anything else? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this gave you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you are dealing with. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36, with the underscore between each word. For any persons interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So you'll watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. There's a lot of people involved here, okay? You literally have people from every element of the zodiac sign, okay? You got a Queen of Earth here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Hierophant, the Emperor, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Like, there's a lot of people involved here. They were trying to sacrifice you, though. They were trying to sacrifice you. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All these people are involved here. They did heavy, heavy spell work on you as well. Witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes. Santorius, King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, masculine. Yeah. This will here. They wanted to turn in your favor. They decided to take it amongst themselves to try to take it from you. They collaborated together for the purposes of money. The government has made money off of you. The industry has made money off of you. This fake, phony, fraudulent family of yours has made money off of you. Everybody has made money off of you your entire life of you, and you have never received a dime. You've been stuck in poverty your entire life. These people have practically made you homeless, if not actually made you homeless. You probably have been homeless at times in your life while these people sat back and still watched you. They've made your life a living fucking hell after everything that they have done to you. So the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.